What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again for another episode of Lights Camera Collect. As you can see, I am not home. I am on the road. I have Dean the Dream. I have Mike collecting Nerd Zone. First time on the channel, Mike. It's going to be awesome, bro. I'm super excited. I'm at the girlfriend's house, as you can see. So at this point, we're just showing the house. It is what it is. You and Dean, you and Mike saw my background here. When I try to put on the virtual background, dude, I'm phasing like a motherfucker. Like, I feel like, what is it called? Invisible Woman right now, because this is what she looks like anytime she's activating her powers or turning off her powers. So you know what? I'm going to turn off my power and just be live at the girlfriend's house. That's what we're doing this evening. So guys, it is Friday, October 10th. It's starting to get chilly out there. Dean, Mike, not for you, Dean, probably, but for Mike and I, it's starting to get chilly. It's getting chilly out there. Yeah, Dean in Texas. Dean, does it get cold in Texas at all?
It probably won't get, it'll dip down maybe into like the 40s.
Okay. That's not bad.
Like October 31st. Usually like Halloween night, it gets so cold.
Yeah.
And then it'll get hot again until about January.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty crazy, bro. Texas sounds like a good place to live. There's guns and heat. That's what it sounds like over there.
91 right now.
91? Dude, what is it, Mike, where we're at? Like, it's I don't have my phone with me. It's like fucking 63. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. And there's a cat.
63, that's amazing.
It was 40 this morning.
Yeah, it's 40. Dude, I'm glad I wasn't outside when it was 40 then. Yeah, it's crazy out there, man. Like, it's crazy. It's like that time of year. I mean, it's October, right? It's been, and I feel like every year it goes longer and longer before it actually gets cold.
Gotta hide the hoodies.
100%.
Girlfriends will take it.
Yes, trust me, this one has one. She's already confiscated it. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. So, guys, we're going to have a fun conversation. Some of the news is from last week. Some of the news from the week prior. We got some big picture stuff we're going to talk about. It's always a fun time. Thank you so much for joining us. Mike, dude, happy to have you for the first time, man. For the people who don't know you, I know someone stole your content on TikTok. You were not on TikTok.
They take it all the time, yeah.
But on Instagram, you are the real person. So for you, I should probably pull that up. What do you post on Instagram? Mostly photos, right?
I do videos too, but like I said, somebody sent me a message saying somebody was taking it on TikTok and they were saying it was me and they sell it. So that's why I put on my video the little caption, because I don't want people thinking it's me. And get
dude, 100%. That's absolutely wild. Yeah, that's absolutely wild. So this is Mike's profile, by the way. Absolutely awesome guy. Like I said, tons of great content out there for that. It's really a great place to be. Tons of good photos, videos, reels. So Mike, that's why I have you on, man. It's going to be a fun time. And like I said, I know live streams aren't typically your thing. You've only done maybe like a couple of them, right? Like 6, you said?
Yeah, something like that.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Well, I mean, you also have way more customs than like anyone that I've seen. Like I've seen, you have a lot of, you have the Walking Dead customs, don't you?
Yeah, right there. I found it just right behind me.
Dude, that's crazy, man. But you're still getting the InArt, aren't you?
I ordered day one, both of them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. And the Terminator photos that you posted are legit, dude. Absolutely
They're both
legit.
right here, both. 2 shelves.
Yeah, see? Well, you got them from Pop, didn't you? Isn't that how you got them so fast?
Well, I bought some off eBay, like brand new off. They were already in the States, and I got out from one at Toys. I got the other ones.
Oh, nice. Okay,
like a newer guy that's out there. He seems pretty good. He sends it out fast, so I like him.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
Quickly, so I appreciate that.
That's awesome. Well,
Pop's never getting dirty, but
yeah, I'm not a huge Pop guy, but maybe one day they'll win me over on that one. But I don't know. Anyway, Mike, Dean, happy to have both of you guys. I got to ask you both a quick question before we get into our topics. Dean, I'll start with you on this one. Are you on this pumpkin spice trend? Because I feel like everything that happens in the fall is pumpkin spice flavored. I will say pumpkin spice. It's like, the like what was the pound cake that we get, Dean? They have that in like pumpkin spice flavored. It's pretty good, dude. I've been eating that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not really a pumpkin spice guy. I don't know. I just don't.
You're not on the bandwagon then.
I don't like hate it. I just like I never like think to get it. Like
yeah. Is it a Texas thing at all? Like, is there any Texas culture?
Oh yeah, for sure. I
mean,
yeah. Everywhere. The local grocery store has pumpkin stuff, and Starbucks, of course. Pretty much every coffee place has a pumpkin spice, whatever.
I mean, Starbucks, it's like their forte. Like it's what they're known for.
I think they invented it.
Yeah, they had to have, dude. Because anytime you think of pumpkin spice, it's Starbucks, dude. 100%. 100%.
I'm a black coffee guy.
Oh, you're black coffee? Dude,
yeah.
Mike, I can't drink coffee at all. I drank coffee one time and it stained my tooth, dude. Never again.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Black coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the black coffee, no like sweetener, no nothing.
Nah.
Dude, so you're not on the pumpkin spice trend either.
Nah, that's full white girl.
Oh, is it white girl stuff? Okay, gotcha. That, I mean, honestly, is he wrong? I don't.
Will's got a little white girl in him though.
I do have a little white girl in me for
Pumpkin
sure.
in hand, and
Yeah, I don't go get pumpkin
Black
spice
Panther.
lattes though. Like it's not like I'm doing. Oh, there's a cat behind me. I'm not doing pumpkin spice lattes. I don't even drink coffee, but I will eat some pumpkin spice, like pound cake. It's really good.
pumpkin pie. That's it. That's the only pumpkin I go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about pumpkin pie last week, but I used to never drink coffee
Yeah.
for God, how old am I? 36?
46, I thought.
Yeah. For like 36 years, I never drank coffee. And then my buddy Manny, shout out Boogie Manny on YouTube. He's from here in town in San Antonio. And him and his wife started going to different coffee shops and trying, like, you know, everybody has their own kind of specialty kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was watching him and I was like, damn, like that coffee looks pretty good. I want to give it a shot. And now I have to have a coffee. Like,
Wow.
I can't.
Black coffee is
function
like
without
that. You can
coffee.
actually taste what it is. You can actually taste the difference between different coffees. You drown it with milk and sugar.
Yeah.
That's some raw dog shit right there, dude.
Yeah,
You're literally drinking black coffee.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
my local grocery store has they sell what do they call it?
Condoms.
Well, they sell those too, but
Okay. Extra large.
like coffee concentrate,
Okay. Yeah.
cold brew, I guess is what
Oh,
it is.
you're talking. Yeah, I get. I've seen
And
that.
like, yeah, like you know, they sell different flavors and you can really smell it. Like, oh, that's definitely got pecan in it, or you
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
whatever it is. But they have like 4 or 5 different flavors, and
Mm.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, I think that was productive. We had another food topic. Why not? I mean, you know, pumpkin spice is all the craze. Might as well get into it. I think it was a fun time. So, guys, look, some people hate that we talk food. I like it. I think it's fun. Dean
Hey,
likes
man,
it. Mike's
it's
here.
your
He seems to
show.
like it.
Who doesn't
Mike
like
also posts pizza all the time.
I
To
love
be
pizza.
fair, yeah.
I eat
Mike,
it every Sunday.
yeah. See, follow Mike just for the pizza content because that shit is.
Pizza.
Yeah, I mean that pizza you post is pretty wild. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty wild. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's move into our first topic. I think again, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about here, but I do want to talk about this Venom. We didn't have time to get to it last week, and like I said, I do want to spend some time this week to get to some of this stuff. So Venom is the first thing on the docket here. We got a comic book Venom that has been released, and Mike, Dean, a lot of people are going crazy for this guy. People say it's the best Venom out there. I've seen, you know, because it has a spider logo and it's not 21 inches tall, that it's worth it. You know, it's worth adding it to your collection, even if you're not a comic book reader. I see people saying that it is, you know, the definitive Venom and the best Venom. And look, it's hard to argue. I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good figure. I like the base. I think the figure is a good size. The teeth look great. The tongue looks very similar to the others. This is very much a classic comic book Venom type figure. So, Dean, I do want to start with you on this one. Is this the best Venom hot toy ever made? Because I still prefer 21 inches of Venom, but you seriously got to have the display space for that guy. What are your thoughts on it?
I think this is probably, I would say, the perfect Venom. Not only is it not ridiculously large, which is cool in its own right, but it has the classic Venom look, right? The classic spider logo. You see it, you know what it is. It's what everyone was asking for. It's what everybody wanted so badly from the movie Venoms. It's like, oh, this figure's so good. It's almost perfect, but it doesn't have the logo.
Yeah.
And I feel like that drives a lot of people crazy. So 21 inches of Venom, that kind of scratched the itch because it finally gave us that Venom-esque, logo, but it's very stylized, it's very different. And again, the figure's crazy big.
Yeah.
But this one, it's a better size. It's still very large. This is not a small figure. And it scratches that itch that everybody wanted. So I think it's the best. I really like it. Someone said it's the exact same body as the movie Venoms, which makes sense.
It's possible. I don't know about that. Is it the same size? It's pretty close.
I
What do you-
felt it was a little bigger, but somebody said it was the same.
Were we saying, Mike, you think it's the same?
On Justin's review, it was the same. It's just the head is bigger, so it looks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I haven't seen Justin's review yet. I did see his J&D Joker review though. That was pretty interesting.
I never saw them side by side, so I assumed it was different. But it makes sense that it would be the same, right? They have the mold, and
yeah, right.
It's cheaper to just come out with the same
might as well. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely awesome, dude. I think it's awesome. So, Mike, what do you think? Is this the best Venom hot toy ever made? I think it might be second for me. Like I said, provided you have the display space for 21 inches of Venom, to me, that's always going to be the goated Venom, at least for now in today's market, until they do a somehow fully seamless version, but that ain't happening anytime soon. But for now, if you don't have 21 inches of Venom, I think this guy's right up there. What do you think?
To me, it's the perfect one. I like it. I might pick it up down the road, but it's like $400. So I got the Tom Hardy one, but to me, it's the best one. I like the proportions. It looks better with the bigger head. And the one thing I like the most is the feet. I know it sounds stupid, but the feet look better. It's like the comic book version. They give you a switch out for the ones. If you look at it.
Yeah.
So
it does look like the feet are more like shoes compared to like balls.
Yeah, they come with different versions. I like that. I like the symbol. I like the head sculpt, the tongue, and the base is better than the old one. So to me, this is if I had to pick, if you gave them both in front of me, I'm taking that one.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the movie Venom is pretty cool, but you guys are right. No spider logo. And that's a big deal to a lot. It was a big deal to me for a long time. And then eventually I got over it, and I had that Venom. I ended up selling it, but I had that Venom for years and I really enjoyed it. It surprised me with how good it was. Yeah, it's a really good figure, dude. And if you have that Tom Hardy half head sculpt, that thing's great. It's really great. So, I mean, if you got this one, though, the comic book one, I doubt you're going to walk away disappointed with it. I mean, it's a very, very good figure. Very good figure. And, like I said, maybe one day they'll figure out, hiding those joints. But I can tell you, any of you guys, if you've had a Venom Hot Toys figure, the black, coloration of the figure, and then, of course, the rubbery type texture, the joints, like shoulder joints, are hidden pretty well. Like, you don't really have to do too much. You just kind of have to push them up a little bit, and then you don't really see them very much, or if at all. So it's not too visibly joiny, but it's, it's pretty great. I'm going to go with, the game Venom, as Saleh in the chat put, but yeah, I think this one's pretty cool. Nonetheless, guys, thank you for your thoughts on that one. I think it was a fun topic. So, oh yeah, we'll say, by the way, on a side note, it's still being finalized. Dean, I'll have to get up with you about this, but we should have InArt on for an interview next week. Oh, nice. That's the plan. It should be Wednesday night. It might be Tuesday night for us, Wednesday night for them. I'm not sure just yet. We're finalizing those details, but we are going to figure it out. Probably Wednesday night. Probably like 8 p.m., something around there. So we'll see. It'll take us about an hour, Dean. We'll figure it out, but we should be able to ask them some pretty good questions, and I think they'll have some answers for us, which should be great. So I'm excited. I'm working on that, finalizing that. Anyway, guys, let's move on real quick. We got some and this is actually Mike hits me with a lot of the news a lot of times. It's him and Renz Talentino who messaged me with the news. So Hot Toys has announced, the Artisan Mustafar Darth Vader Anakin figure, right? So, and Mike actually sent me this before the show. And Sideshow has officially put up a time and a date for the live pre-order drop for this figure, which is remarkable because we don't even know what the fuck it is yet. We don't even know is it the same Anakin from Star Wars Celebration? I truly do not believe that. I do not think it's the same figure because that's not what this figure was called. It was called, what was it? It was called Darth Vader Sith Apprentice. Yeah. Right. So that's why I truly do not believe this is the same figure. I don't know. I think Hot Toys must be announcing it. They might be announcing it Monday, for all we know, because Sideshow seems pretty convinced that 4 days from now, this thing is going up for pre-order. So I have no earthly idea. Is it a Sideshow exclusive? Like, I don't think it's the Japan version. It's not the same figure. So what do you think, Dean?
My best guess is the last Anakin that went up for pre-order had the Obi-Wan that was all scorched and battle damaged.
Right.
I bet it's going to be something like that.
You think like a battle damage version? Okay, gotcha.
Like something that, because that was like a huge thing in those photos. It's like, well, Obi-Wan looks this way, but Anakin looks clean and presentable. So it's probably, I would assume that.
But I mean, it's going up for PO. What is it? October 14th is what, Tuesday? So that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm going to be live for it. I'm going to find out a way to be live for it. But damn, like we have no idea what this figure is. That's going to be, if Hot Toys does not announce this figure before the queue drops, this is going to be the craziest queue yet. Because imagine, Mike, we don't even know what it is. So you're not going to know what it is until you get into the website to see what it is. Then you're going to have to pre-order that second to even, you don't even really get time to look at the figure or what it's about. Like you just got to order. Yeah, you got to go off faith. I guess what you do is you get in, you order it real fast. You have till the end of the day to cancel it if you want your NOD back. So just get in, order it, and then go back and look at it and say, do I even want this? Right? Is that what people are going to do? I mean, what do you think, Mike? Is this Sith Apprentice Anakin with a new name? What do you think?
I think so. I think it's basically going to be the same one as the sculpted, same base, everything, gets more battle damage with rooted hair.
Right. So you think it's going to be like what Dean said? It's going to be like...
Yeah, pretty much. Because what else could you make unless you do a different expression for him? Maybe this one comes with a hoodie or a robe because the other one they sculpted.
They could do that, couldn't they, Dean? They could do that totally. That's totally a Hot Toys move. Yeah.
Sculpted didn't come with it. Maybe that was on purpose, on design. To make
I am a little bit surprised, Mike, that they did not do a robe for the sculpted version. Like, I get it's kind of Mustafar Anakin, but he wore the robe at Mustafar.
Yeah, that's his look. When he turned to the dark side, he had
that. Exactly. He was dark side for like 2 seconds, except when he was burnt. What if it's like, no, it wouldn't be burnt Anakin with rooted hair. Yeah. Yeah. I think this has just got to be a dark side Anakin with artisan hair. I mean, I can't imagine it's that much different. The one thing I will say is, I know you saw, Mike, I don't know, Dean, if you did, at the secret base photo, the Anakin base is really tall.
Very tall. I think it's though.
Right. It's very tall. So like you're going to have to be ready to display that boy if you want to put him on that base because it adds like 4 to 5 inches of height, it looks like. Like
it could be. You remember a few years ago, the Endgame Captain America came out for Japan?
Yeah.
Remember they had the crack on the wrong side and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
The one later that all of us got, maybe it's the same thing. It's just almost the same figure, just little improvements from the Japanese version. That's what I'm thinking. Just a little bit of weathering, a robe, different base.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that. But I mean, I know for me at the end of the day, like I'm excited to see what it's going to be. I mean, I'm going to be live for it. And we're going to make it work. So yeah. So anyway, let's see here. Here's the base right here. So there's the base. That's what, 4 to 5 inches of height?
That's big.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been with the Japanese version right there.
That's 21 inches of Anakin.
Yeah, 21 inches of Anakin. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So, but anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts, on what we're seeing here. But Collector Joey, by the way, Mike the GOAT, dude.
Joey,
Mike is the GOAT, 100%. What's up, Joey? Joey, thanks so much for the super chat, bro. And 6 Scale Shills, thanks so much. Next up, Anakin Skywalker Fractal Edition, dude. Sub-Zero Anakin Skywalker. Thanks so much. Shout out to them, by the way. They're doing a live stream. I think it's coming up this week, their first one. I know they posted about it in a bunch of the groups. So shout out to 6 Scale Shills. He was asking me about StreamYard versus Melon. So yeah, that's a whole conversation. StreamYard's better, no doubt about it. But it's just like 4 times the price.
It's so expensive, dude. Honestly,
it's so expensive. So expensive. Let's talk about some brief teases that we got here. So InArt to showcase a Daryl Dixon figure that we didn't get to talk about last week. So I do want to talk about that one real quick. I think this is super exciting. I think it's super exciting for the people who really want Walking Dead figures. Here's a short of the Daryl Dixon. I'll bring up some photos as well. Yeah. Dean, I got to ask you, should collectors complete the trio? Because I think with Negan and Rick, those are the 2 I'm getting. I don't know if I'm getting Daryl. We're going to see. But for now, I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. What are your thoughts on it, Dean?
Oh, man. Okay, so I watched the first 2 seasons of Walking Dead, and I just couldn't do it anymore. That being said, I like Daryl way more than I like Rick. So I don't know. I feel like Daryl is a must. He's so good. The trio, that's a pretty good trio. Have all 3. I didn't really watch Negan other than like clips and when he first showed up and used the baseball bat. That was like a cultural, everybody was, you gotta see it. So obviously I watched that, but I don't really know any interactions between Daryl and Negan. I've never really seen it, just again from clips and stuff. So I don't really know if like you could have those 2 without Rick, but all 3, that's a pretty good lineup. So, and this looks great. I mean, that looks like Norman Reedus. So The hair looks good. The pose, the outfit, corduroy pants. That's crazy in 6K.
And they got the tattoos now. I don't know if that was part of the licensing thing, but they do have the tattoos now.
It's looking pretty good. I like this a lot. The jacket looks solid. The stitching, the tailoring, all of this looks great.
Yeah, I think it does too, man. I think it looks really good. The hair looks really good. The sculpt looks really good. I think they did a great job. The base looks cool. You know, I think there's a lot to work with here. I think there's a lot to work with.
Judge?
Yeah, dude.
His handgun?
Yep, it's pretty cool, dude.
It's a revolver. It shoots shotgun shells. I forget what caliber, but
yeah, and that is a seamless forearm. It has like a little bit of wrinkling on the wrist there. It's not a wrist peg. It doesn't look like to me. It looks like a seamless forearm. So, because you got to have the tattoos on there, so it's just a hell of a lot easier to do those on a sculpted forearm compared to a silicone one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We did get a super chat real quick before we get to Mike. Hey, do you guys think Hot Toys Wolverine from the video game will be made? Yes, I do.
100%.
I do. Yeah, I'm with Dean 100% on this. But Mike, I think you're on the same page, right?
What, for the video game Wolverine?
For the video game Wolverine,
oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. And it's probably going to be shorter, too. So it'll scale better against the other ones.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That game looks wild. Like, it looks wild. It looks violent. Yeah, it looks incredible. It looks incredible. And I'm excited about that. And also, there's other characters in that game, apparently. So I think Hot Toys could make a whole line out of it, similar to what they did, with the Spider-Man line. So... But so anyway, so Mike, what do you think about this? Should collectors complete the trio? Because this InArt Daryl looks very good.
Well, I'm going to get it. I got a whole.
Oh, I know.
Back there, all custom up. You need all three of them. My opinion, that's the best one they did out of the three. I think Rick looks rough. His proportions off on Rick. Like everything's off on that. Negan looks great. This looks great. You definitely need all three. And Daryl's the man. Like, who doesn't like Daryl? He's out there rolling around in the mud, riding motorcycles. You know what I mean?
He's got his own show now. That's for sure.
The show's not good, but
is it not? I haven't seen it.
The first season was all right. The rest of them were kind of mid. I don't understand why they started at season 8 though. They could have started at season 7 and had some of the characters that were killed off. You could have made more characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Like, they killed 2 main characters right there. You could have had them in there. Like, one of the characters I think would have sold.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they didn't do season 7.
Yeah.
I mean, they could probably do like what they did with Harry Potter. Whereas like the first, how many of them are from the first movie, and then all of a sudden Snape is from a different movie?
From a different film. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. 100%. Yeah. And that's, that has been happening sometimes, and of course they made the one figure from The Hobbit, Dean, and made everything else from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So, but I give what Mike's saying though. I mean, it's definitely a factor. It's definitely a factor.
Complete everything in the same season. You don't want to have this from season 7 or 8 and have one from like season 2. They just don't mix well.
Right. I get what you mean. Yeah. Especially for the Walking Dead fans that would actually buy this figure. They want that consistency.
They should have did season 5. That's what I would have went with. Murder Coat.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool, dude. That'd be cool. Maybe one day they'll do another one. I mean, just take the head sculpt, change the hair a little bit, and give it a new outfit. But I have a feeling these will probably be it for Walking Dead. I don't think they're going to do anything beyond these 3. I would suspect. Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, they're interested in completing lines, but
she's in the same
I don't know.
So she's still alive. And I can't see.
I was actually a little bit surprised, Mike and Dean, that like when I watched. The view counts on mine and other preview videos for Walking Dead, I didn't quite see the excitement. Like I didn't see, and the comments and engagement, like I didn't see the excitement for these figures as much as I thought I would, which is maybe that's because the show is, kind of semi-retired, right?
Hanging on.
Yeah, right. So
I
exactly.
love the show, but that's just me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic here. We got some important news from Hot Toys this week, and I do want to get to that real quick because Superman has been released. 2025, Superman is out there. Very quick turnaround. This guy got announced like maybe 6 months ago, something like that. And now we officially have our release for it, which I think is pretty crazy. Look, Dean, I think you and I said from the beginning, I like this one a lot. I liked the prototype. I like it in the final product. I think they made it even better. Do I think it's perfect? No. Do I think these blogger photos are perfect? Absolutely not. I think when you get this in hand, I think this is going to look very good in hand. And I think it's going to rival InArt's. I think InArt's will be better by the time it releases. I maintain that all along. But I do think this Hot Toys one is no slouch, and you're going to pay a lot less for it. And you can get it through Sideshow or Comic Concepts instead of having to go through, Kit or somewhere else if you're not as comfortable with that. Not that you don't have a great experience over there, but it's just a lot easier to do it one of those routes for a lot of people. So, Dean, is this figure going to convince InArt collectors to change sides? Because it came out really good, but what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I saw the it was Figure Hideout's unboxing of it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fantastic. I think it looks really good. Yeah, I think you pretty summed it up pretty much exactly how I think. Because the InArt one, from the photos, I was like, the colors aren't as good, and I just like the Hot Toys a little bit better. But then Justin came on with the actual prototype, and on screen it was like, oh, okay, the colors do look better.
Right.
I guess live instead of the photos that we got. So I still think the InArt one has the upper hands just a little, not like it's not night and day, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit. I do prefer the base on the Hot Toys. I think I still really like the colors on the Hot Toys. Yeah, I think either one. I mean, honestly, it's your money. Take a pick. Either one's gonna be great. So
yeah, dude, honestly though, looking at the photos, I still kind of like the Hot Toys. I don't know if I'm crazy or if I'm off base here, but yeah. I still kind of like the Hot Toys one. I don't know. Yeah. It just pops more to me. Like maybe it's inaccurate to the film. I don't know, but it just looks shinier and brighter. And I think the head sculpt looks more like David Corn Sweat. And to me, I just like the Hot Toys one a little bit more. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. People seem to think that I'm wrong, but
I think total package though, because I like the base better on the Hot Toys, but I like the dog better.
Yes.
And the InArt.
Yes.
And it's a wash on the spot or on the Superman. You could literally go either one. So it's like, do I want a better base but like a worse dog, or do I want a better dog and
right?
Not that the base is awful on the InArt. It's just not. It's not cool. It's very kind of vanilla in terms of base, but
yeah.
Also, like, how many people really use bases? Not a lot.
You should. You absolutely should. Yeah.
I mean, if the base is cool enough, so I think that's where the Hot Toys, kind of ekes out a little bit better for me. And again, cheaper, easier to get. I don't have to worry about things. So
right. There's Optical, by the way. Optical, shout out to him. Unpopular opinion. I feel like Hot Toys' face looks a bit better. I do too. I do too.
The shape of his head on the InArt is a little like square.
Yeah, a little bit different. Yeah,
but
I like the Hot. I think in hand the Hot Toys one is going to look really good.
They're both really good.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is going to be. Yeah, no, we'll see. And I mean, look, and the Hot Toys one you're going to get in hand, probably faster than the InArt one. I mean, it's already out there, but if you're going to get it from the States, then yeah, you're going to be waiting a little while for this guy. You're probably going to be waiting a couple months for him. I mean, there's a topic on here maybe we might be able to talk about. The Wolverine Deluxe figure got delayed. I think Mike has his, but but a lot of people do not. And Mike, I got to ask you, man, is this Superman? Is it going to be enough to change sides here? Someone put these photos on Facebook. Prototype and then final, prototype and then final is what you see there on your screen. I think they made improvements, but Mike, what do you think about this?
I don't think they make improvements. I don't like it. I think he has like a peanut
really.
Head. Yeah, his head looks small. The body looks too bulky.
Oh, okay.
And I got InArt one on order, so I like the InArt. I'm team InArt on this.
Nice. Okay.
And the dog, fur confuses Hot Toys. They don't know what they're doing with that. They just put like plastic and little lines and like, there you go, it's fur, pet it. It does. To me, I'm going InArt's better. He looks like he's like a fiend. His face looks sunk in on some of the pictures on the prototype. I didn't like it. Yeah. After I saw it, I'm happy I went with InArt.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. So you're really happy with the InArt choice. I mean, honestly, like I said, I do think that will be better because I think they're going to continually refine it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, why have that second head sculpt with the closed eyes? Like, it's cool to have it, but
I
he
like
almost
that head sculpt.
is anyone going to use? Are you going to use it though? I'm not
I don't
convinced.
know. I say I'm not going to do a lot of things when I do it.
Yeah, that's true. You might end up really loving it, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, because it's just, that's more like a Cavill thing. You know, people have said that, but it's not so much a David Cornsworth
He
thing.
didn't really have his eyes closed too much in the movie, except when he was getting worked by everybody.
Exactly.
But besides that, he wasn't like looking down or up or whatever.
Maybe when he's healing in the sun, maybe that's kind of a pose you could go for, you know, getting healed by the sun, which I kind of like the Superman having more of, like, he's not completely invincible, you know, I kind of like that. But
I didn't really like it.
yeah, I know, because he's supposed to, I get he's kind of a godlike figure to a lot of people because, you know, he's so powerful, but I kind of like bringing him down just a little bit and be like, okay, he's a little more relatable. Like, he's, you know, and he can actually be in danger. Whereas before Cavill, it's like, he's fine. He's fine. He's good.
Right.
He did get killed once though, Cavill, but other than that, he was fine.
He definitely did get killed.
Yeah, that's true. It's a pretty wild time. But anyway, so look, for me, I'm probably going to end up getting both and comparing them. I'm not going to keep both. I'm only going to keep one. But right now, Hot Toys, if I had to choose, I'd probably end up going with the Hot Toys just because I can get it faster. And I do think it looks slightly better right now. I like it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got to watch the film again and InArt's going to come out great. I didn't get to see the InArt prototype in hand. I almost did, but it had to go back to the factory. So it did not make it to me, unfortunately. So, you know, maybe one day I'll get to review a different prototype. But I do have a bunch of stuff that's on its way. J&D Jokers. Justin just reviewed the J&D Joker, which he did not like, by the way, which is pretty funny. That I know I sent it to him, and you know, and he got to review it. And then, you know, and then he's going to send it over to me. And Kit shipped my Type A J&D Joker. So I'm super excited about that one. So that'll be a good time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your thoughts on that one. Let's talk about something that I know people want us to talk about. So we're going to talk about it. Broken Tusk Predator, not the Samurai Predator. We'll talk about that in a bit if we have some time. So Broken Tusk Predator is released about 2 weeks ago, and we have consistently gotten some feedback about talking about it. And look, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it in the scope of the Predator line. Dean, Mike, does this figure stand out in the Predator line? Because there have been so many Predator figures, and I do have a brief little graphic I can show you guys. I'll bring it up here in a sec, and I'll show you just essentially, you know, what my thought process is here. I mean, this is a cool looking figure, no doubt about that, but I'm just thinking, how many Predators is one person going to have in their display? Now you got the, what is it, Akaoni Samurai Predator, and then you have this Broken Tusk Predator, you have Feral Predator, you have the Classic Predator, you have Jungle Predator 2.0. There's a lot of Predators out there. There's a lot. So, Dean, does this figure actually stand out in the line? Is it worth picking up over some others? What do you think about it?
Bro, if you're collecting Predators, there's no such thing as too many Predators.
I guess that's fair.
They all look their own way. They're all kind of cool in their own way. And this, again, they all look very distinct from one another. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think this is going to be cool on the shelf. I like the gold mask on it. I think that's really cool. It stands out. The armor's cool. I don't know about the alien on the chest. I know this from like a comic book. I don't know anything about this. I'm not a huge Predator guy. If it's not like the original movie, I'm just not super into Predator. I've watched like AVP and, you know, I think I've watched all the movies. I'm just not like gung-ho about Predator. But objectively, Predators are cool. I think they're awesome. It's just not my, you know, thing I collect. But yeah, I think this looks great. I like the armor. I think we got some photos a couple of days or last week from, I guess, whatever thing is going on over there in China, or what? Where do they have that big the big display? They had like a pop.
Are you talking about Wonderfest?
Wonderfest. Okay. They had some photos of it there, and it looked really good.
Okay.
The colors, right? The detail in the armor, I think it looks great. I mean, Predators are cool, man. So
yeah, they're pretty cool.
You know, and you brought up Samurai Predator. That one looks crazy good.
Yeah,
So
that one
like,
does look super cool.
if you're a Predator collector, you're buying all of them. If you want to pick one to get, that Samurai Predator is pretty hard to beat. That thing looks great.
Yeah.
So if it's
does.
between this and that, I'd probably go on Samurai Predator. This one's cool in its own way. It's just like that Predator armor just looks, or the Samurai armor looks insane. I think it's gonna look really good on the shelf, but overall, I like this a lot.
It's gonna look good. So, Mike, sorry I muted you, bro, because the feedback from your phone, I was like, I'm gonna mute you real quick when you're not talking, but nothing crazy. So I'll just unmute and mute, but it's totally fine, bro. It only happens every so once in a while, but like I said, it's just the feedback. Yeah, no, it's fine, bro. But Mike, what do you think, man? Do you have any Predators? I don't remember.
No, I have Alan Dutch.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. See, for me though, bro,
like Predator, like collector wise, I want the classic one, the new one.
Okay.
For the 2.0.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I really care about. This does nothing for me. It looks cool. The Samurai one, I never even knew what it was till I saw it the other day. The one from Prey is awesome though.
Dude, Feral
like,
Predator is
I
awesome.
don't even know where I would put it.
Yeah, Feral Predator is absolutely awesome.
I have really no interest in it, but it's cool.
Yeah, right. Feral Predator is awesome, bro. 100% it is. Like, it's just, it's amazing. And so is, and people, yeah, I do have that one. And the original Predator, the Jungle Predator is great. This classic Predator on the right, which apparently is slightly different. So, people have said online. So I was looking at that. So, Mike, what do you think? I mean, with this new Predator, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I don't like the xenomorph on the chest, but other people, it's comic oriented. I totally get that. It's like a warrior thing. He's slaying xenomorphs. I totally get it. But for me, I don't love the color scheme and I don't love the xenomorph on it. But again, I don't have a comic affiliation or tie to it as other people do. So what do you think, Mike? Could this stand out in the Predator line?
If you're like what Dean said, if you're into the Predator, yeah, it has presence. It looks mean. You walk past it, you stop and you stare at it. But like I said, for me, it does nothing for me. But objectively, it is a cool looking figure.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think a lot of people would feel the same. It's just, it's cool, but it's not cool for me, right? Which is like almost every hot toy. I feel like every hot toy is cool in its own way.
That's fair.
But it's just, you
gotta pick what you want. Like when you first start collecting, you get everything. Then you run out of space and you become selective. Absolutely. So that's where I'm at with this. Like if I had tons of space, I would have tons of that stuff. But I'm kind of out of space.
Absolutely. Yeah, makes sense. Well, guys, thank you so much for your thoughts on that one. Let's go ahead and move on from our Predator topic here. We did get a super chat from Carlos. Carlos, thanks so much, bro. He said this Predator sucks. Garbage. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's a take. That is one take that you could have. For me, I don't think it's garbage, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I just think it's, it's a comic book figure, which I think is cool for the people who love comic books, but just not for me. It doesn't do anything for me at all.
Yeah, I mean the chat seems pretty split on it. Some people are like, oh, I got this day one, or I'm getting this, and then other people are like, it's just not for me. But yeah, I think somebody out there has been wanting this specific figure for who knows how long, right? Since they read the comic back in the day. So yeah, there's something for everybody out there, which is nice.
Yeah, that's true. Well, guys, thank you so much for your thoughts on that topic. Let's go ahead and move along here. I think we'll go into something here with, I think the Artisan line, I know people are sometimes tired of talking about it, but I do think it's important to talk about just because this one it surprised me a bit. Let's say that. The John Wick, I know Mike was in the queue for this one. Dean, I know you probably weren't for this one, but the Artisan John Wick, I was live for this one. It was so easy to get. So incredibly easy. If you wanted this figure, you probably got it. It was up for pre-order for a whole day. And I said by the end of that day, it was going to sell out. It did not. It went into the next day. It was crazy. So they made 4,000 units of this guy. Maybe that's too many, right? But are people starting to sour on the Artisan line? Because I think they definitely are. Personally, I think I get a lot of comments about it saying, oh, here goes Will about Artisan. Here's Will. I love Sculpted. I always love Sculpted. It's easier. I don't want to pay the price for Artisan glue issues, whatever. I still love most of my Artisans. I had one bad Artisan experience. The other ones were great, and I love my Artisan figures. But Dean, is the Artisan hype dying, bro? Because this is John Wick we're talking about, and he did not sell quickly.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. Or several things. All the things you listed are valid concerns, right?
Yeah.
The glue issue. They're also taking forever to come out. It feels like it's like how many are for pre-order and how many have actually released. It's like, come on, guys.
Oh yeah, I have a graphic for
Let's
that.
get them out there.
Yeah.
But also like this doesn't really like justify an artisan. The sculpted one and this are almost indistinguishable because the hair similars are so stylized, right? Slick back hair. I'd rather save the $200 and just get the sculpted one. Like, I think that is kind of like it's not like, you know, Anakin, right? Now I think the sculpted Anakin looks fantastic, but you know, when you actually have the stylized rooted hair, you know, it definitely looks very different than the sculpted one. But this one, it's so similar that it's like I'm just gonna save $200 or
Right.
however much you're saving. I don't even really know. You know, if you look at something like the episode 2 Obi-Wan, where his hair looks very specific, or even the Norman Reedus from you just had it up, Death Stranding.
Oh, The Walking Dead InArt, yeah.
No, the Death Stranding one.
Oh, Death Stranding. Okay, Death Stranding. Yeah.
Like the benefit of the artisan hair really, you know, is on full display.
Right.
This one, not so much. So it's like, I'm just saving the money.
Right. I get that. Depending upon the distance you're looking at the figure in your display too, that could be a huge factor. That could be a huge
which
factor.
most of us is, you know, by the TV. I'm on the couch. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, for me, you know, if you're looking at it at a, you know, close up different distance, I think you'll be able to tell the difference. Every photo that I've looked at and people sent me as a test, I was able to tell the difference between artisan and sculpted. I think the artisan is 15% better. I do really like it. I can tell the difference, but other people disagree. So like this one is clearly artisan. You can tell the hair. So it just looks less shiny. Like the plastic one looks a bit shiny, but I think again, depending upon the distance, like Dean said, you're looking at it from your couch. I mean, it's going to be tricky, but if you get up close, yeah, you're going to be able to tell the difference, I feel. So for me, I'm willing to pay the $115 for the right character, which is this is the right character. But I mean, I was ready to buy the J&D one. And we saw what Justin thought of the J&D Joker. So we'll see how that comes out to me when it gets here. But Mike, I got to ask you, bro, is the artisan hype dying out? Because it's John Wick. I mean, it did not seem to be a hot ticket.
I think it's dying down. It's definitely dying down because like look at Harley Quinn. It just went up. It didn't even have a queue for it. Like I have like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 rooted hair figures. So I'm all about it. That 10% difference when you're taking a picture to me makes a difference. Like when you're looking at it, you take a picture of sculpted hair, you can see the difference. When when light is like reflecting off it, you can see the difference, like the shine and all. To me, I'm still about it, but no one seems like cares. This sat, I think, to like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. It was still up for pre-order. You didn't even have to get the queue. Unless it's Star Wars, no one cares. And it has to be an Anakin or Joker. They're the only ones people care about. The rest of them, you didn't even have to wait.
Yeah.
So I think it's down. And, you know, with the issues it had, what you said, you had one with Scar Witch. Joker had issues. Some people in Anakin. I hated the Joker Artisan one. I sold it. I got it and I sold it. I hated it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, to me, it's dying down. Like, to everybody else, I mean, it's dying down. To me, I love it. I'm going to jump on it every time it comes out. I needed that John Wick. It looked good. I prefer that outfit. I like the first movie. I think it's goated compared to the other movies. So, yeah, like, I'm all about it, but I can see why it's dying down. And it's not that $115 is really not that big of a difference. Like I got a lot of, you know, custom figures, and it costs around $200 to $400, even more, to get a rooted job if you send it to someone.
Right.
Like all these rigs back here, they cost me $200 each just to get the hair rooted. So you're paying about the market price for it.
Yeah, it's certainly not easy. It's not easy to find the right artist and to pay the amount you're gonna have to pay for it to get it done right.
It's definitely, I mean, like his hair, like I get what people are saying because it's slick back, so it's like, what's the point? I get, but like I feel like on certain characters, they did Moon Knight and Spider-Man have short hair. They did Artisan on that. They're picking and choosing what they did. They could have done it with Terminator. Like that Battle Damage Terminator would have been an awesome one with the hair sticking out, like looking real beat up. In my opinion, something that would have worked out better than this. but it is what it is.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. And like for me, I still love this John Wick. I think it's going to be great in artisan form, but we'll see. I mean, you know, a whole day is surprising. A whole day is surprising. So, I mean, I know the Joaquin Joker was up for a while too, you know, but
InArt though.
right, because of InArt already existed. Exactly. So, and with John Wick, I think the problem is, you know, again, you have the John Wick Chapter 2 figure, you have the John Wick Chapter 4 figure from Hot Toys, you have a J&D figure out there now, and now you have an artisan and a sculpted from Hot Toys for John Wick Chapter 1. So there are a lot of John Wicks out there. Is this one the best? Absolutely. But a lot of people have John Wick Chapter. Yeah, they have Chapter 4, Mike, and they're just like, I'm fine. I'll just keep that, you know? It's like, why would you go? I think it's worth it to get Chapter 1 personally because it's goated, like you said, and I think it's the best figure. So it's certainly the best John Wick head sculpt. The Chapter 4 one is not bad, but this one is great.
This is
one
the
is
best
fantastic.
one Hot Toys has made.
Yes.
And
they knew because
his likeness.
They knew, bro, because J&D was making one, and they're like, we have to give it our all.
What's the last one they made of him? From the video.
Chapter 4.
No, like they made Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, Johnny Silverhand, right.
Yeah, that was like that didn't look like him. It made his face look really long.
Yeah, that one didn't look right. That wasn't it for me. But anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments on that figure. Let's talk about some other figures here real quick. Well, actually, no, maybe we'll recap this Wonder Festival thing. Because Wonder Festival, a lot of companies were there, but I think InArt is the company that we've kind of focused in on the most, just because of the fact that they always show a lot of stuff there. Like Hot Toys showed some stuff at Wonderfest, but to be honest, it's nothing that we really hadn't seen before for the most part. Whereas with InArt, bunch of new stuff that we haven't seen before, and most of this photo is stuff that we have not seen before. A few things on there we have, you know, seen or at least discussed before, but you know, we got a battle damage Terminator from T1, a clean T1 Arnold, an endoskeleton from T1, Daryl from The Walking Dead, the Batfleck, the head sculpt M with the cow, Christopher Reeves Superman. You can see the Christopher Reeves Clark Kent in there, as the Catwoman from The Dark Knight Rises. You have Dumbledore, and of course you have the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, and then the Batfleck with the head sculpt. So you can see InArt's Wonder Festival here for 2025. Overall, I think a pretty good showing. I think they showed a pretty good amount of stuff. Are the products perfect? No. Convention lighting is very harsh, though, and some of these products are still very much in the prototyping stage. I think Terminator looks like it's the wrong skin color and matching the body to the neck. I think they'll fix that. Endoskeleton looks pretty good to me. Just tone down the teeth a little bit. I think that's what it needs. Battle damage Terminator looks pretty good. Superman looks fantastic, I think. Daryl looks great. Batfleck looks great. The Batfleck head sculpt, not so great. Don't love that. Catwoman, I think it looks better than most people do. Could it be improved? For sure, and it will. Dumbledore, pretty good. I think Gal's starting to look pretty good, honestly. I think Gal, they keep saying they're not fixing it, and then there's other information. So we're going to ask them definitively on our interview, are you fixing Wonder Woman? Are you refining it? And we'll see what they say. Dean, how did InArt do? Wonderfest 2025, InArt in 2025. What are your thoughts, dude?
I think they did pretty good. I pretty much agree with everything you said. I think the Terminator stuff looks great. The Catwoman, I'm actually shocked at how good it looks.
People hate it. People hate it, Dean. I thought it's good.
Really? I like it. Overall, like the outfit looks insanely good. I also the Wonder Woman they were showing here looks different than the first time we saw it. She's got more fuller hair,
right?
And I think it just looks better. I honestly don't think there's anything to fix. I think it looks like Gal Gadot. The hair looks better than it did previously. It's like kind of thin, you know, it looked like my hair. But this is like, you know, she's got a full head of hair. I think it looks great. The Reeves Superman is crazy good. It's so good. No notes. I mean, honestly, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that one's fantastic. No doubt.
Daryl Dixon, insane. I didn't see it until today. I think that looks fantastic. Batfleck, same thing. I like the overall figure. The Affleck sculpt just looks a little too young. He's like 20 years too young, and it's like, just age him up a bit. And shocker for me was the Dumbledore. I think the Dumbledore looks fantastic. And it's the first actor who played Dumbledore.
Yeah.
From the first movie, so that's really cool to see. I always really loved that Dumbledore, and I was really sad when he passed away. I think the second guy was good, but there's something real special about this guy that just on screen. I just really liked him. So I think the Dumbledore looks great. And you know, it's kind of reminiscent of Gandalf, right? Big beard, long hair. It's
Right.
you know, but in that scale, that's hard to pull off. You know, Asmus has done rooted Gandalfs a few times, and you know, I don't think they look as good as InArt. So you know, for them to pull this off again, you know, it's nice to see. So, I think they're coming out swinging, and now you know, just fucking release the fucking things, and you know,
yeah. I'm most excited, Dean, about the Terminator stuff. You know, I've started to come around. I know, Mike, you are. So with that, I mean, I bought the T2 shit. I've decided to keep T1000 because if you put him in the right pose, he's fine. It's kind of similar to Shang-Chi. Like Shang-Chi, he had the Shang-Chi-Chis. Put him in the right pose him around, he's fine. You can work around it. T1000, the proportions aren't perfect, but you can pose around it.
Yeah.
Oh, you added padding?
Yeah, you just add a little, you pull it's like his head off, and you add padding like under here, it's fine.
Okay.
But fine. It's just because he's meant to have a jacket on. That's why.
Right, exactly. It's those traps too.
It's
exactly.
kind of like the Joker. When he takes his jacket off, he looks hungry.
Right, exactly, bro. And that's my thing, like with Justin's review of J&D. And that the problem is the interrogation Joker is the one I got directly from them. But he looks great with the coat on. But with the coat off, his head looks too big, which is the exact problem that InArt had. InArt had the exact same problem with their 2-pack. If you take the interrogation Joker, his head looks large.
But if you put like a padded outfit to put underneath it, like
right, exactly, something. But Mike, what do you think about Wonderfest from InArt? I mean, I think they did a pretty good job here. Not everything I'm interested in, but I think a lot of people were excited about the Batfleck, Christopher Reeve. Got to fix the Catwoman. I get it, but I still like how it is. Terminator 1, I'm starting to come around. I feel like I'm gonna have a deep Terminator collection at this point. But you know, T2, I bought the Endoskeleton, T1000, and both Arnolds. If I get these 3 InArt, I'm going to have a Terminator display case at that point. What do you think, Mike, about Wonderfest from InArt?
I think they knocked it out of the park. Like, them Terminators alone, like, I had to wear my white pants while I was looking at them. Like,
nice, dude.
Like, I was all about it. Even that, I think it needs, like, to fix things. Like you said, the skin color. His jacket has, like, zippers. You don't really see the zippers. Everything's black. He has, like, silver, like, buttons and stuff on it. The teeth needs to be fixed on that. But I think it's great. I would order it just like that. I think Daryl looks good. I think Batman looks good, even that he looks like Ben Affleck out of Good Will Hunting. He is too young looking. Like Wonder Woman looks great. I would order it just like that. Well, I did order it, but if it didn't change anything, I'd be happy. Catwoman, she just needs some vitamin D. Like if they change the complexion, put a mask on, I think she'll look fine. Like she's just a little too pale. But I think everything looks good. Like the Supermans look fantastic. I'm not a big, like that generation was like before my time. But it looks good. It makes me kind of want to order it because it looks so good.
Yeah,
so I think
it looks great, dude.
I think they put themselves like a little bit in front of Hot Toys, and that's what they're trying to do. But
always a step ahead.
Yeah, but they just got to pump stuff out faster. If they pump it out faster, they can actually go after the throne. But right now, they did good work, though.
Yeah, I think they did a good job, man. I think NB got the die-cast endoskeleton. I think that looks great. That's going to be a heavy boy. It's going to be a heavy figure there. So if it's fully die-cast, like they're claiming, yeah, then it's going to be, because the endoskeleton from Hot Toys, I think, is mostly die-cast, but not entirely.
Well, some guy made one a few years ago. He makes like custom Terminator head sculpts. At KP Studios or something like that, he's called. He's like really good. He made one, but it was like much as like a car. It was like $2,000 to $4,000, and the thing was completely die-cast.
Damn, dude, that's incredible.
I would never pay that much. And he was supposed to be going to make another one, but Hot Toys and everybody else is kind of taking.
They beat him to it, probably. Yeah, exactly.
Would you a custom guy when you get something?
Yeah, you get Hot Toys. It has 2 guns, a cool base. Like, it looks beautiful. I mean, you know. But as far as what InArt did here, I think overall they did a great job. I think they did a really good job with the showcase here. And, you know, Christopher Reeve looks great. Dumbledore looks great. I think Gal's looking better every time they show her. A Batfleck, the head sculpt is for sure going to get refined. I think the cow look looks great. Terminators, again, happy with them. I think they can be improved, and they will. They're still very early prototypes, as you can tell. Catwoman, keep working on her, but I'm still happy with it. Will I get Catwoman? I don't know. I'm not sure. I do have a Dark Knight display. So,
as well.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm gonna have the J&D Jokers, but you know, we'll see. If I ever want to sell one of the J&D Jokers, I will. Like, if down the line, if someone wants one of them, I'll do it. But you know, I think for now, I really do want to display both of them. I like both head sculpts. I'm one of the few people who like the smiling head sculpt. I really like it. So, but
I ordered it too. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm
We
glad you're on
both
the same
went
page.
on
Yeah,
went
because
on
I mean,
that.
I think it's
We
cool,
went
man.
on that Anakin too.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We were on the same page on that one too. But like for me, I like that smiling head sculpt Joker. I mean, I'm happy with it. So I'm excited to get into my collection, and we'll see. I'm gonna put the purple coat on him though, because the head looks too big without it for sure.
Yeah, he's too.
Yeah, we got some super chats. Carlos, thanks so much. Rocket Toys did great. No more Tifo. Sorry, Will. Yeah, I know. So apparently, Rocket Toys is Game Toys. So Dean probably knows this. Dean, you know why Game Toys hasn't made anything recently is because they are Rocket Toys and they're making Naruto figures, which apparently are very popular. So I think Game Toys has been very busy and slash non-existent. So I think Tifa is getting made, but I think it could be a while. Like I legitimately think Tifa might not come out for like another year. Like I think they've turned into Limb Toys, Dean, where
Bro,
it's
it's
like,
been a while.
and Dean, I think the Final Fantasy line from Game Toys might be dead after this. I think it's Tifa and that's it probably for now. Like
Yeah.
I think they're too busy with their licensed stuff. I don't think they're going to keep doing it. So unfortunately, if you want FF7 stuff right now from Game Toys, this is probably what you're getting. So yeah, we got another super chat. Soul Nightmare, thanks so much, bro. Missed the topic, but Superman suit got a serious upgrade. I agree. I think it looks great. From teaser to promo to final, went from cheap to PS4 Spider-Man to nearly one-to-one detail. Dude, I'm with you, Soul Nightmare. I think it looks great, man. I think Hot Toys did a great job. I think when people start getting that Hot Toys Superman in hand, I think we're going to be very, very impressed. I think a lot of people are going to be like, "Fuck, I need to get that." And again, if you got InArt, you'll be fine. Either way, you're going to have a great figure. But I really like that Hot Toy one. I like that Hot Toy one. Also, we got a comment. I hope this isn't true. Extra 100% tariff incoming effective November 1st. Did anyone hear about this?
For us? For Canada? Where?
Maybe it's probably from China, I would assume, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But
Australia, I know, is having problems with that because I canceled an order from Pop Culture.
Pop Culture's not shipping anything to the U.S. right now.
They were going to ship the BBS Batman. I already bought it anyway, but I had one on order and it was $100. They wanted on top of it, and I was like, "Nah, just cancel. I already got it."
Oh wow, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because what they wanted a tariff fee from you?
Yeah, it was $100. It was like $98.15 or something like that. On
top
of the regular $65 shipping or whatever it was.
Yeah, these tariffs are killer, bro. 100%. So let's keep moving to our next topic, guys. Are premium 6 scale figures a fad, or are they here to stay? So I have to ask you both of you guys this question because look, the sentiment that I'm being expressed in Instagram messages and of course on YouTube comments is people are kind of starting to feel like get over this premium figure thing, the prices of figures, the issues potentially that you have with rooted hair in terms of styling, glue issues for Hot Toys. There's a lot of shit going on and people are just like, give me sculpted, I'm fine. Still a premium figure because you're paying $300 for it, but it's not quite that premium tier that we've been seeing lately in the last couple of years. InArt, Hot Toys, particularly J&D. Is this a fad, Dean, or is this something here to stay? Because premium figures, I feel like, are starting to like, for one, the economy, the offerings and sculpted are so good, but are premium figures starting to like not be cool anymore? What do you think, Dean?
That's an interesting question.
Right.
Because now I'm looking at even like InArt, and the Superman wasn't sculpted or wasn't rooted.
Yeah.
The Batfleck wasn't rooted. But then we see Dumbledore and Daryl Dixon, and those are rooted. So because I think last week I asked, like, what the hell's going on? Like, wasn't that their whole shtick was the rooting? And then now I saw the John Wick from Hot Toys not do so good, and but then Harley sold out pretty much immediately. The Artisan Harley, but then you got other companies like man, I always forget their names. They're doing like the Witcher figures, and then
is that Pure Arts? That them?
I think maybe you're right. Pure Arts,
I can't remember.
And then the Caustic Toys, they're doing the rooting stuff now. I don't think any of them have released, but they're showing them off. So I don't know. I feel like it's not you know, once that genie's out of the bottle, I don't think you can put it back in. So
Right.
I think there's definitely a market because, you know, J&D's stepping in, and you know, I think once people start getting those in hand, I guess, you know, if they don't like them and they don't pre-order more, then maybe they'll stop. I don't know. It's you know, that's an interesting question. I like it.
Yeah, I think so too, bro. I think it's interesting because it's like, it's all speculative. This is the J&D graphic that we created prior. So showcasing J&D's prices. And for me, a lot of people have already turned on the J&D prices. We know that much. But premium figures, like, I don't know. I think people are still generally in for the most part, but I do think people are starting to sour. Like, it's starting to get to the point where we're like, okay, the prices are getting a little bit crazy. Sculpted hair is so good. Why am I spending too much when I have other things in my life, like groceries and rent, to worry about? Like, you know, you guys talked about John Wick. Mike, Dean, you talked about John Wick, and like the fact that the sculpted already looks pretty good. I know Mike and I went Artisan, but a lot of people felt, I'll get the sculpted or nothing at all. And I think as I post polls and I ask people how many figures they're buying, a lot of people are saying very few to none. So buying figures at all, but certainly not premium ones. And even right now, I mean, you know, the numbers on videos and live streams, I feel like the hobby, people are transitioning to 12th scale. People are leaving the hobby, and like it's an interesting phenomenon that's concerning. I would say that. But Mike, what do you think? Are the premium figures kind of a fad, or are we gonna see this trend go away or continue? What are your thoughts on it?
No, I think it's always going to be a thing. When you think about it, like me and other people who do customs, that's premium. It's always going to be around. It's all about how much you want to spend. It's your money. You tell me how much you want to spend. I want the most realistic. I want it to look like a person sitting on there. Like, if I'm looking at them, like, that's a real person sitting there. That's how I want it. And I'll pay for it. And like most places, like with Sideshow, you can do payment plans, even if you have like so many of them. Like, a lot of places offer that, so you can actually find ways to get it. If you want it bad enough, you can get it. J&D is kind of like, me and you got it, but most people won't even bother with it. Like, I look at it like, if I get that, that's like 2 or 3 figures. I can just sell 2 or 3 figures and make up the difference. I think it's always going to be around if it keeps going up, but people are more selective because of the cost of living. It's always going to be a thing, but people are not going to go buy 2 or 3 of the same figure. Maybe they'll get 5 1 instead. Yeah,
it's true. And, you know, we've talked about this on the stream. I mean, saying that, you know, look, if you want to get a J&D figure, you might have to sell 2.5 figures, 2, 3, 4 figures to do it. And Joker is a different beast. Joker is a very important character to many of us. And that's why I know Dean hates it. But like, it's been made so many times for that reason, because people will always buy it. Give him a different outfit. Put him in a bank robber outfit. People will buy it. Put him in a fucking Joker with a different head sculpt. People will buy it. Like, it's always going to happen with Heath Ledger Joker. So I don't necessarily see that money train stopping anytime soon. And for these exclusive figures, I mean, it's just, the one thing I will say, we talked about that Anakin. I bet you that queue was packed.
It's going to,
I bet you that queue is going to be nuts. We don't even know how many there are. We don't even know if it's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 15,000. It's probably going to be like 3,000. We don't know what the figure looks like yet.
Crashed last time.
Yeah, exactly. And that was regular Artisan Anakin. Now you have a sculpted, so I get it. The sculpted could sway a lot of people from jumping into the queue because they're going to be like, I got sculpted, I'm good. But for the people like us who want that Artisan version, I want to see what this Anakin looks like.
Wheels brings out my...
That's my bad.
Nice, you're all good. Dean, are you watching porn again?
No, I was on Facebook and
oh, nice.
The videos will be mute, but then the ads won't be mute. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, dude, it's all good, bro. It's all good. So anyway, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the premium figure thing, if I had to answer the question, I don't think it's going anywhere, but I do think there's a certain segment of the audience who are starting to sour on it and turn on it. And I think the less people that buy those type of figures, the less viable that strategy is for the companies producing them. So
it's just, and I was having this conversation today because even not premium figures are getting real expensive.
Yeah, right.
Right. I mean, the Anakin is what, 310, I think.
305, 310, yeah, something like that.
That's not an insignificant chunk of change.
No.
You know, it used to be when I started, it was like the high end was like 260 and that was like real high. That was like, oh damn, that figure's 260, because usually they were like 240, 220 around there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, recently, kind of like around when Captain Rex was coming out or Captain Cody, it was 280 was like super high. And I think even then Captain Rex was like 260. So it's like, oh damn, like he's actually a really good price. Now we're seeing the 280 being like the kind of normal.
It's the normal.
And Anakin, he comes with a bigger base and he has the two swappable hair pieces and the eyes. 310. It's like that's getting real high. So it's like
a lot higher. When I started, I ordered Dark Side Anakin off Sideshow. I pre-ordered it. I think it was like 255 or 265.
250, something like that. Yeah.
I thought that was insane at the time. Now they got Iron Man figures. You got Venom that's like $400 or $500. Carnage was what, 550?
Right. Yeah. The minimum these days is like 260, but 280 is the new normal, basically.
Carnage figures are expensive now. They're even getting up there.
Yeah. Right.
And Eddie, shout out Eddie Money Mendez. He was like, "Hey, is it even worth it?" And my initial reaction was like, "Yeah, of course it's worth it. Like these things are incredible." And then I was thinking, like, well, like there's a lot of stuff I want that I just don't buy because I'm like, I'm not spending that. Like I really want the figures from Arcane, Vi and Jinx.
Oh, those look great.
They look great. I think they're going to come out fantastic. But it's like, I don't want to spend that kind of money on those. So is it worth it? I don't know, man. And then you're getting into the premium, fucking $1,000 for a J&D. It's like I could get a statue for that,
Right.
And it's like, it's a it's a weird time, if you got expendable income, it's great, but like, well, I got a big purchase coming up next year, and it's like I'd rather get what I'm getting for later than buy Jinx and Vi or I haven't pre-ordered Anakin yet. I just got the battle damage Vader.
Yeah.
After shipping in Texas, I was like $510.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the only Hot Toys I've bought in like, I don't know, fucking 2 years, brand new. So I'm not buying them all that often anymore. So to me, I could justify like that is one, it's Darth Vader. Two, it's a Darth Vader I've wanted forever. And I'm not buying them that often. So I could justify the $500, put on a payment plan, $50 a month for a year. It ain't no thing. But now it's 2 or 3 figures I want to get at one time, $50 a pop. I'm spending $150 a month on payment plans. Like, is it worth it? Like, I mean, technically, but also like, if I'm not doing it, then is it really worth it? So
I think it's also kind of like what Ben said too. The problem is like, and I get it's all not about value for most of us. I get that, but it's almost like a car. The second you buy a hot toy, it's instantly less valuable more often than not. So it's like, it's kind of like, well, if I change my mind, if I want to sell it, like I'm losing money immediately. So it's just, that's the problem.
I sold a bunch of figures lately and I've lost probably 20%, 40% on each I sold just to get rid of them. And if you sell them on eBay, you get hit with
dude. They're taking 13%.
And they're charging you to print a label that I'm printing at my house.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's my thing, bro. And it's like, look, there are the exceptions like Bane. Bane went up in value. Feral Predator. But they're not that rare. I mean, not that common, rather. So like, you're not getting that many figures that are going to appreciate in value like that.
Well, especially with all the reissues Hot Toys likes to do.
Yep.
I mean, that's a huge thing. I mean, the last figure I bought before Darth Vader was my Mark. I don't think he's right there. The Mark 46 from Civil War.
That's a great figure though.
I wanted this figure so bad, and it was like a $500-600 figure because they only did it for Civil War, and the head sculpt is really good, and so it was crazy expensive on the aftermarket. Well, Hot Toys reissued it. It doesn't have the head sculpt, But with they were doing like a sale. I had some reward points. It was like $340 shipped. And it's like, that's a die cast Iron Man. You know, you got the cool packaging with the foam inserts, and it's only a few bucks more than Anakin is currently a couple years ago. And it's like the cost is getting so crazy that the premium market is really for, it's not for your average. I mean, Hot Toys in itself aren't for your average collector, right?
Yeah.
So premium is even more of like a niche kind of.
It's a niche of a niche. Yeah.
It's a niche of a niche.
Yeah.
So yeah, is
Yeah.
it worth? Is
100%.
it worth it? These companies keep doing it. That's what I say. It's a great question. Like, if people aren't buying them, they're not going to keep doing it. But you know, and it's like that's what we want, but the cost is so great. You know,
it's almost tricky, Dean, too, before we move on. Like, the problem is we're in such a golden era of age of collecting where it's like everything's good. There's so many good options. Hot Toys around, InArt's around, J&D's around if you want them. There's third party. Like, everything you want is good for the most part. And like, there's so much temptation. So all the figures we've ever wanted for the most part are being made right now. We all wanted Terminator. It's here finally. We all wanted Walking Dead. InArt finally made them. We'll get Game of Thrones in the next year or two, right? Like, everything you've wanted is going to be made. So, and you're going to have, but the problem is it's like, okay, now my bank account's going to be a lot lower, or I'm going to have to stop collecting as much. So you can't have everything. Like, even I look at it, I'm like, I can't have it.
There's so many things like, and again, the Mark 46 was one of them. And, you know, they reissued it. So it brought the price down. The RoboCop, Terminator, even something real similar or more recent, the James Bond. Yeah. They announced the James Bond. I was like, damn, if they did the outfit from the end of that last movie, I would get it. The next week, here it is. And it's like, there's all these figures I've wanted and I've been asking for. And, you know, it is technically cheaper even now to buy it at retail than the aftermarket was on the original ones. And you're getting a better product, right? But yeah, again, it's like, well, now I got 4 fucking figures on pre-order. That's a car payment.
Yeah.
You know, that's insurance.
I mean, like you said, Darth Vader's $500 out the door.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Dude,
that's a big box. It's the cape.
Because I was going to pre-order Anakin. So I put him in my cart and I was like, how much rewards points do I have from buying Vader? And I went to the page and I saw how much I actually spent total. I didn't know I spent $510. You know, like I said, $50 a month, whatever. I'll put it, you know, I'm only buying the one. And then I saw it and I was like, I had fucking spent $510 on Darth Vader. Like, which I'm never seeing again. I'm not selling that figure for $510.
No, there's no chance.
There's no shot.
Yeah, you'll never sell it for $510.
And
it's good, Mike.
I got it on order. I need that.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, I haven't even fucking opened it, but yeah, I was like, I have to own it. Like, I have to. So, like, in a way, I don't regret spending that kind of money on it because, again, I'm not buying that many. But like,
yeah,
$510 is a lot. And then again, Hot Toys reissue shit all the time. So, you know, yeah, it could be a couple of years before we see it again, or maybe, you know, more. But like, are they going to redo it? You know, they're going to redo it. They already made the molds for it. Like,
we'll see how I feel, Dean, when I get that one in hand. But knowing that it's $510 out the door, I might just be like, I'll keep my Kenobi. Vader. Yeah, I mean, I think this one's going to be better, but I do think, and those are the conversations people are having internally. You're like, do I need this John Wick? I have John Wick Chapter 4. Is this one better? Of course it is, but John Wick Chapter 4 is a good figure still, and you know, save yourself $300. So, but anyway, guys, let's move on from that one. We got a couple more topics here. So look, this should be a somewhat quick one. I think we mostly have our opinions on this one. Sideshow has delayed the deluxe Wolverine. The standard one has been out for quite a while now, but emails started going out about the deluxe version with the Hugh Jackman head sculpt that basically everyone ordered. That one's been delayed. So if you're going to get that one from Sideshow or a Sideshow affiliate like Comic Concepts, you're going to be waiting a while. You're going to be waiting a couple months to get this guy. It's only been out like a month. It's been out there like a month. So I don't think this one is super surprising. I know Kit has started to ship some of these. So he's getting some in and he shipped them out like 60%, I think he said, to collectors. But Dean, is Sideshow taking too long to deliver figures? Is that a problem? I mean, for most of us, we're patient if we buy from them, but what are your thoughts on this? Are they kind of extending these delays a little bit too lengthy?
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with Sideshow.
That's Hot Toys.
You think it's Hot Toys?
I think it's Hot Toys, it's governments, it's shipping. I think Sideshow is a victim just like we are, and they're,
Yeah.
it doesn't help them at all to delay things. So why would they do it?
Right.
With the tariff thing, people are just waiting as long as possible to ship things.
Yeah.
One, probably hoping the price goes down. Two, getting as much product out the door as possible for the price. So yeah, I don't. It's definitely not Sideshow. I don't want to blame them. And believe me, I like shitting on Sideshow as much as I can. But if it's not their fault, it's not their fault. And, I praise them when it's time to praise them. But yeah, it's I wouldn't blame Sideshow.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm always wondering though with the way maybe they're shipping it. Like it sounds like it's boat shipping, cheaper, I'm sure, by a ton. So I get it from a business perspective. But look, I'm not blaming them either. I think it's just a quick question. I mean, I do. I'm with you, Dean. I do get asked this one a lot. I know a lot of collectors get frustrated and impatient because this is one of the most highly anticipated figures of all time, maybe the most. I mean, this Wolverine is one of the highest pre-order numbers I would bet from Hot Toys of all time for this figure. So they probably how many units do you think, Mike, they pumped out for this guy? Like, I mean, 20, 30,000.
Yeah, probably the same as like the Battle Damage 85. That was
right. Stuff like that. Yeah.
What was another one? Captain America. Remember that was the thing from Endgame?
Yeah, for Endgame. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I had it on order. I canceled it and I ordered that custom one from Riley Lowe. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, I ordered that one. I got the brown suit one back there that I think is good.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you got that one in.
Yeah, they're going to have so many of these when that comes into stock. It's going to be sitting around forever because they probably over ordered it. And it's not Sideshow; it's Hot Toys. And China was shut down for a week not too long ago because of the holidays. They take the holidays serious over there. Mm-hmm. They shut it down. Then they had wasn't some kind of container spill or something that went on over there. So
and they had like typhoons and shit.
Yeah, they had that. So you got all these factors going in. It's putting everything to a stop. It's not really Sideshow. They're just the face.
Right.
I mean, so and you know how it is when it comes to business. It's like a lot of stuff moving parts behind the scene. Sideshow's the only one we can get to. We can't get to Hot Toys and yell at, yo, where's my shit?
Right. Even though they're the one making the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones getting it, but I think it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. It's got to be something with the head sculpt because, like I said, the standard collector edition is in stock, but no one wants that because people want the long sleeves because the collector one comes with the sleeveless and does come with the head sculpt.
Right.
And comes to Battle Damage. So this is the one everybody wants. So they made so many units. They're behind, like you said, kit did like 55%. eBay prices are like $600 right now.
Right. No chance. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you wait like a month or two when it's in stock, like everyone's gonna be sitting on it. Yeah. It's like I said, it's not Sideshow. It's Hot Toys. It's out of their control.
Right. And this one, like you said, probably will be available. Like you'll be able to find it for sure. Yeah. It's going to be, 100%. But 100%, guys. So be patient with Sideshow. They're going to get it to you. I promise you. And I think let's talk about a couple other things real quick. Again, the Akaoni Samurai Predator. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'm giving it my best. I honestly think this is pretty cool. This is a very cool looking figure. Dean, what do you think about this? I mean, look, I think this is super unique and it's even tempting to me, but is it being cool enough? Is that enough, Dean, just to buy it solely for presents? What are your thoughts on it?
I think for the right person, probably. Because Predator is iconic enough that, like, you know what it is when you see it. I mean,
right.
If someone walked through your door, they'd be like, oh, cool, Samurai Predator.
Mm-hmm.
They might not know as a Akaoni or whatever it's called, but it's like, that's clearly a Predator and it's a samurai armor. That looks badass. For someone like me, cool. Not going to buy it, right? Because, these, again, they're expensive. And would I buy this over, a Stormtrooper? No. Would I buy this over a, Joker? Yeah, absolutely. So it just depends on the person, right? The collector. me personally, if I'm getting a Predator, it's gonna be from the first movie, not this. But if I'm getting 2 Predators, I'd rather get this than the one with the alien on his chest. This thing is sweet. This is badass. It's got presence. It's the colors pop with that real mint green and the crimson red. I mean, this is badass, dude. This is so cool.
Dean, this might be one of the coolest figures I've ever seen. Like this is like just for cool factor.
Yeah, even with the base with the sliced alien, that you know, I want to say it was Figure Hideout. It's like the only videos I watch, but you know, it comes apart obviously because he's cut in half, and like the detail on it looks cool. Like everything about this figure is objectively badass. I like it a lot, but
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, we got a question there. This or Prey? 100% Prey, bro. Not even a question. I'm going Prey, Feral Predator every time.
Oh,
you know, Feral Predator
is over Feral Predator.
Feral Predator to me is goated, Dean, though, so people know my take on that.
Is he though?
He's
goated. Movie's goated.
Why is he goated?
Yeah, see, Mike knows.
Yeah, the movie's goated.
Yeah, I think
cool.
I think he was really good.
Whatever this is from.
Yeah, that's true. This is from, I think this is an artist rendition from my memory. I don't remember if this has comic origins or not. I don't think so. I think it was just an artist recreation or artist creation rather.
Rendition, yeah.
But look how cool that is, even just standing there like that. Like this is a very dynamic figure.
Bro, medieval night predator.
And look at the box. Even the packaging, dude. What do you think, Mike, about this? Is it cool enough to get?
No, I didn't even know what this was when I saw it in the morning.
Nice.
Like I'd rather because I'm 40. I'd rather have the Ninja Turtle Samurai. Like.
Oh, okay, yeah. People want the TMNT.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what this was. I'm like, why does the Predator need a sword? Like he has like shit coming out of his arms and stuff. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, spaceship.
Yeah, right. There you go. I mean, I think this looks pretty cool though.
I guess the objectively is cool, but not for me. Like I don't want it. It looks like a big beetle.
A big beetle. It's a red beetle. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think honestly the claws are cool. The skin tone is cool with the sword. I think this is a really dynamic looking figure. I mean, you get him at a pose like that. I mean, damn, that's just people are gonna wonder what it is.
What was them bugs we were supposed to step on like the last few years? They were
I don't know. Which were they in Philly? I don't remember.
Yeah, they weren't down there either. I forgot they were called.
I don't
like
think so.
Or something. I don't know. They were like little like butterfly looking bugs, and they were everywhere. And we were supposed to step on them. And every time you go to step on them, they jump 3 times, and you have to step on them the 4th time. It was crazy. I thought
wow, it's like
it didn't make it down there, I guess.
Yeah, I don't remember.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that sounds pretty wild.
I mean, they were everywhere. You would go outside, they were everywhere because I lived not that far from a park, so I would see them when I was walking my dog, and they'd be hopping all over the place.
Oh, dude, that's some Philadelphia shit right there. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Maryland, we didn't have anything like that. I mean, I did see a spider crushed by the door the other day, but that was it. So I didn't. That was just my. I think the cats here will destroy a spider. Like if they find a spider, they will hunt it like a predator.
My cat goes after anything that moves. Goes after the dog.
Exactly. Too. Yeah, exactly. So totally a thing. Speaking of, there's a cat right there, and he's gonna have to move out of the way because he's gonna go right in front of the camera, and he's rubbing himself on the iMac. There you go.
They don't like.
What'd you say?
They don't like phones or anything. You hold it in your hand, they start headbutting and pushing it out of the way.
Well, they try to just smack anything that's in their way. Honestly, they just want to smack everything. So, but anyway, guys, let's move on to our next topic here. We have a Wukong here from Wonderfest. It's a Wonderfest exclusive. We'll get through this one somewhat quickly. It's already gone for pre-order. It was up for just the Wonderfest 2 days. And I think this one is kind of interesting just because it's basically Wukong that they already released, but it's Dark Side Wukong. It's just a paint application. It's the Great Sage's Broken Shell. It is the final fight of the video game of Wukong, which I fought. It took me a while to beat this guy, but I got through it. And then I went back and beat Erlang to complete the game. I almost bought this. I almost bought it, but it is so exactly the same as the original, just with the Dark Side head sculpt. Dean, is it being slept on? Because this is an exclusive rare figure these days. It only was up for pre-order for 2 days. It's gone. Do you think people are going to go after it in the aftermarket? Exclusive to that last boss fight. That's what he looked like because you were breaking the shell down and fighting Wukong's spirit, essentially.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about Wukong.
Dude, you got to get into it, Dean. If you like Elden Ring, you would like it.
It's I mean, it's a beautiful figure. It's really, really beautiful. The armor is so intricate. It's definitely got presence. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how much you like the game and if you think, you know, you want to. I mean, there's people that have 2 Anakins, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think, you know, Wukong's on the same level as Anakin, but I mean,
yeah,
there's something out there for everybody, like I said earlier. So someone out there is like, hell yeah, dude. So
yeah, makes sense. What do you think, Mike? Do you think this one's being slept on at all, or was?
I didn't play the game. Like you keep trying to get me to play the game. I haven't gotten. I'm still playing Death Stranding, and I gave up on being a FedEx guy.
I gave up on it. I couldn't do it.
But if I play the game, I probably want this because this is much cooler looking than that samurai beetle looking thing. Like I gotta have this.
Yeah.
But like, didn't they do that with it like the PS5 version they came out with exclusive? You can only get it like overseas.
Yeah. With the Destin 1's original armor.
I don't.
It
like,
is.
I don't know.
It is. Yeah.
So yeah, then if that one was, this one will be as well. It's the same thing. It's like it gets a repaint. So of course, if you like it, if people can go after it. I don't know what it is because I haven't played the game yet. It's on my bucket list. Like you got me into Last of Us. I played that and I liked it. I played both of them. This one I need to get into, but I'm not ready to get hurt.
Right.
I heard it's insane. But yeah, I can see people tracking it down if you're really into it, if that's your thing.
Okay. Apparently people in the chat are saying the Darth Vader Mustafar RSVP now has a picture. I don't see it, but maybe I need to sign in. I'll sign in real quick and then let the chat know. I still don't see it, so I don't see a picture there. So maybe, yeah. So because I logged back in. I mean, I don't see. I just see the photo that's here.
I check that thing every day, like a few times a day. That's how
right. So if there's a picture showing, I don't see it. Someone might have to tell me where exactly it is. But I'll even go to shop and go to popular and then Hot Toys. I mean, I don't see Anakin. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe people are trolling me. But
it says on your RSVP list.
Okay. I can try to let me stop sharing for a second.
You got.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to stop sharing that for a second. I'll try to pull it up. RSVP list. Let's see RSVPs. Let's see. We're going to find out, guys. Oh yeah, it is there. Okay. Let me show it to you. Okay. I mean, does that look like the one from before?
I can't really see anything, so
let's see if I can get super. I'm way zoomed in at this point. I'm gonna try to find it.
I think you passed that.
That was the other Anakin.
Oh.
So yeah, he's on the left side here. So the Darth Vader Mustafar edition. So I mean, it looks to me like I don't know. Could it be the same one? Possibly.
What is the Japan one?
Yeah, right. It has a red lightsaber. I'll say that.
I don't know. I can see mine from here, and it kind of looks the same.
It does kind of look the same. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hold on.
Maybe they're. You know what? This is something. Maybe they took that exact same head sculpt and that figure, and they just renamed it, and then making it a different edition, like Dean said.
All right.
See, there you go, Mike.
Where is it?
That could be what they're doing. They could be like, you know what? That figure was really fucking popular.
That's what happened with Darkside Anakin.
Yeah, it is. It is.
The Toy Fair exclusive. They
just see, Mike. Yeah, it looks the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks the same to me.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Especially with the red lightsaber, and you're calling it Mustafar edition. He didn't have a red lightsaber Mustafar.
Nope. Did. That's where they used it from, though.
He sure didn't. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap things up here after we do some Q&A. So, guys, if you have some questions, we'll do it for like the next 5 minutes. So just hit us with some questions. If someone does super chat, I have to prioritize that one. So keep that in mind. But if you have a question, let us know as the panel. We are somewhat rapid fire on these just because we're running out of time. But yeah, no, for the ones who bought the Japan exclusive, then yeah, for sure, people like that rip. I am making another video about that, by the way. So if people are interested, I am working on another video talking about that experience, about what I paid. Yeah, see, Mike, it worked out. I mean, honestly, like, look, we got a great figure. We did get kind of fucked on the price, though. I mean, yeah, right.
I got it in hand, and I enjoy it. Why have it, and why you're going to wait another 2 years to get it anyway. So I got my shit.
Right. Right.
So,
unless Sideshow has it on hand for some reason. That'd be
I can
crazy.
laugh till you get it.
Yeah, right. There you go. And then people will laugh and be like, "Oh, great, you spent $1,200." Any word on the next InArt interview? Yes. It should be Wednesday of next week. Should be Wednesday. Any thoughts on Peacemaker? Peacemaker, I mean, I liked it. The show I've not watched fully. Season 2 was very season 2, Mike, was very mid to me. I stopped at about episode 4, I think.
I didn't like the first few episodes, and I was about to bail. Then it got better, but I didn't watch the last 2 episodes because me and my girlfriend's schedules weren't lining up. So
yeah,
watch it. Gen V's good though.
Is Kiko possibly coming back anytime soon? No. I asked him again today, and he's still focused.
Today.
Oh, is it? I got to message him about that. I didn't know that. So yeah, no. So Kiko's not coming back anytime soon. He's still focused on his family at the moment. I did ask him though. SJC, do you still think they make HBO? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think I've given up hope on that one. Like you saw, Mike, Sideshow made the Clicker statue. Hot Toys made the Joel, and they're both from HBO. I don't think anyone's doing Ellie.
I don't because you're going to sell 5 copies.
Yeah, right. I don't think it's happening. I think you're just going to get Joel, which is really fucking weird, but I think that's what's happening. Nathan, thanks. Yeah, Nathan, thanks so much, bro. So when are you going to have me back on the show? Nathan, if you want to come back sometime, dude, we can talk, man. I know Nathan's so calm. Sometimes like we keep the high energy of the show, and I'm like, dude, he's such a calm, nice guy. He's like the nicest dude, nicest collector in the whole universe. But can we ask about Daenerys? Yes, we will. We should have time to ask about Daenerys. So 6 Scale Shills live tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK time, so check them out for that. If food makes your mouth water, does water make your mouth? Let's say yes. How about yes? That works. Carla said, Will, how does it feel to have the worst Joker or the best Joker, depending upon who you ask?
Yeah, I don't like the Hot Toys one.
Yeah, and the sculpted, the smiling Joker with the coat on, fantastic. But you got to put the coat on him. So what are y'all's in-hand figure of the year so far? That's a good question. Darth Maul 2.0 is really good. That's a great figure. See, Dean, Battle Damage Vader. Yeah, I gotta look at my reviews to see. InArt Wukong is really good. What else came out this year? I'm trying to remember. I have to look. Yeah, Games of Noctis is a good choice. I'm gonna go with Darth Maul for now, just because I can't think.
That Wolverine's pretty good.
How excited are you for J&E Joker? Can't wait for my Type C on Monday. Dude, congratulations, dude. I'm very excited. Kit shipped my Type A. Justin's going to ship my Type A interrogation version, so I'm going to have both of those. Yeah, I did buy a Type B as well, but I'm going to be selling that one. I have a person. Yeah, I'm going to have a person who's going to buy my Type B. So every year is figure of the year for well. This is true. This is established. So what's the most disappointing figure? I mean, honestly, it's not terrible, but I kind of feel like T1000. Because it's still good, Mike. It's the head sculpt is great, but the proportions, the stitching.
It's around the neck. If you put it like his jacket on, he doesn't have that problem.
Right.
I'm telling you, put padding on there. To me, it's the BVS Batman. Like I had to do a lot of work to get it to look right. Like it looked like George Clooney.
Yeah. Until InArt comes in and fixes it, but yeah.
So to me, that's what that one is. Like if you mod it, it looks good. But you shouldn't have to buy something to mod.
Yeah. SJC said, who will announce Pennywise first for the TV show? I think Hot Toys. Probably Hot
Toys. They're probably going to do Artisan.
Yeah, I think so too. Michael said, if you put shoes on a bear, would it still be considered barefoot? I'd say, sure. Why not? Yeah, let's go with that. Other than that, I think that's good. So guys, thank you so much for that. And like I said, if you ever have any questions, we'll try to do them as fast, as we can. And, oh yeah. I know the rooted Wukong 6 Scale Shills. The rooted Wukong looks incredible. I saw that posted on the groups. It was a cousin. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I mean, the NR one is fantastic, but that rooted and silicone Wukong is incredible.
Yeah, he probably had to pop of that.
I know he probably did. That looks incredible. Like I honestly would love to have that. That's a game changer. Yeah, I do. It kind of makes me feel like InArt should have done rooted for it, But you know,
I don't know why they didn't. Maybe it was too much problems because it's how like it's
right. It's so spiky, and then you got the beard, and it's like, yeah, it's a lot. But
you got to handle it to turn the heads to take the like changing the eyesight is scary. With that,
and I agree with Keith. The problem is like if you want to do the finger wagging pose, you almost can't because the fingers are so big. So it's like you got to keep him down by his side. I don't know, but
I got it.
Yeah, well, maybe because you fix your proportions. That's probably why.
Yeah.
But with me, maybe I need some padding. But anyway, guys, we are going to wrap it there. I got to run here for an event. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Dean, is there anything on Collecting Weekly, bro, that you want to discuss real quick?
Just the usual. Nothing too exciting. Just hanging out with the boys.
The boys? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Collecting Weekly, guys, check them out. They're amazing guys. They're fantastic. Great content creators. And of course, thank you so much, Mike Collector Zone. Dude, is there anything that you want to discuss about what's coming up on IG or your fake TikTok or anything else?
Nah, I got nothing going on. I got Anakin coming in, another Anakin. The Clone Wars Ahsoka one coming in tomorrow.
Ooh, Anakin with Riz or fuckboy Anakin.
Yeah, fuckboy.
Nice. Okay. Nice. That should be awesome. So you're posting photos of that then?
Oh, yeah, you know I will.
Yeah, of course, dude. So, guys, check out him, Collecting Nerd Zone on Instagram. A lot of followers over there, very popular Instagram. So check him out. Great photos, reels, everything you're going to want to see. Dean, thanks so much as always being my co-host. Thanks, Mike, for joining us, of course, man, for the first time. And we did a couple videos here. I did an InArt versus Hot Toys video, the future of 1/6 scale collecting. I did another video talking about 20 figures that Hot Toys needs to make to stay relevant. So check that out. There will be another video that I'm working on right now. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm going to try working on it in the morning, but we're going to have to find out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of you. You guys are the best. Have a safe, good weekend. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. See you later. Bye. I got to click this. Thank you for watching another episode of Lights Camera Collect. Please make sure to click the like button. And oh, wait, that's the one with Kiko. Let's do it. Thank you for watching another episode of Lights Camera Collect. Please make sure to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. And of course, check out my amazing co-host channel, Dean the Dream, Collecting Weekly, linked in the description below. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching another episode of Lights Camera Collect. Please make sure to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. And of course, check out my amazing co-host channel, Dean the Dream, Collecting Weekly, linked in the description below. Thank you so much and see you in the next one.